So big news yesterday. Comcast pulled the plug on G4TV. That is it for that YouTube channel. Why'd they pull the plug? They weren't making any money. That's why. There was no money to be made in it. And you even have mainstream media now coming out and saying, yeah, Twitch and YouTube streamers made gaming network G4TV obsolete. And they're right. We talk about Frosk, and yeah, Frosk did do some damage, but no matter what, that network was never going to make it. What Frosk did, and Adam Sessler, he definitely helped out with it, but Frosk was the one that really brought it down, and that was with the rant that she did, which felt out of place and out of nowhere. She just went off. The bleeding started that day, and the downfall accelerated, and there was no stopping it after that, because that was months ago. It wasn't even that long ago, really, that she did that rant. It essentially killed the network. It did. It would have died a year or two from now, regardless if she did that or not, but she definitely accelerated it. I want to clarify that because some people in yesterday's video were saying that Frosk was the reason, and that's not the case. She did help, and she accelerated the downfall, but the network would have fallen with or without her. I just want to be clear on that. And she's clearing things up. There were some big rumors floating around that she said this out of nowhere. Well, she's clarifying. She says, my sexism in gaming segment was approved by all executive showrunners in XPlay. When I was originally hired and cast, G4 made the internal statement that diversity and inclusion was what it was built on to fix the past. I was fully supported initially until doxing threats. When I asked for support multiple times and was ignored or directly lied to about support coming, no guidelines, no plans, no help, then management changed and became openly hostile. And now, this is the last thing I'll ever say about G4. People who I worked with were lovely. I gave them everything. Producer, writer, host, and more. Would do it again. Love y'all. Couple of things in here. So, did she go to them with that sexism in gaming segment, or did they ask her to do it? I find it funny that it was approved and then they apparently didn't support her. How are they supposed to, what are they supposed to do? Are they supposed to, they did. G4TV did support you. They clipped out your rant, gave it its own video, which was a mistake. She tried to throw them under the bus and was like, oh, it was 4 minutes of a 2-hour rant or a 2-hour stream, until they clipped the 4 minutes and gave it its own video. And then they actually came out and tweeted and supported her. But she's forgetting about all of that. Now, after that, what else are they supposed to do? What else can they do? Now, I'm not trying to give them too much slack because I do believe her that they approved the statement and wanted it to go out, because G4 thought that that would bring them more relevance, and it backfired big time and sent them down into a spiral. And now here we are. It's funny she's throwing them all under the bus after, like, they go down. This is why you don't hire SJWs, because they'll just burn you. This is why you don't hire them. But, you know, she'll definitely be hired again, for sure, 100%. She'll be wandering around somewhere, because these people continue to fail into jobs, left and right. Now, the bigger meltdown is actually Adam Sessler, who's been attacking people's mothers for about 15 hours now. Now, never forget that Sessler hates anybody that has a different opinion than him. And I'm not kidding, because he's previously wished his Republican family members would end themselves, which is really, really sad. In fact, he said that he would drink whine while it happens, I think. Let me see where it is. Like, look at this. Until they clear their ranks, Republicans are a terrorist organization. They are Yahtzees with no fashion designer helping them. Republicans are Yahtzees. They are a cancer. F them all. It goes on and on and on. But, like, look at this. This is the most disgusting thing that he said, in my opinion. Because who says this about their family? Not for me. As I said yesterday, all the Republicans in my family can eat shit and die while I sip something bubbly. He would sit and watch and drink champagne. This is the toxicity of Adam Sessler. Now, he's been ranting all day, like just going after people. It's insane. And he does actually go after G4TV for a second. Says, big shout out tonight to those that run G4 for making my life more miserable than usual when I have barely been working for them in the first place. In for a penny, in for pounding for your bullshit. Most of the stuff that he's been doing here are mom jokes. And he's just not a funny guy. Your mom said I wasn't obscure. Are you all from West Virginia or something and think you have to abide by what the boss tells you to get his currency? This is a response to go woke, go broke. Now, he claims that he has investments, and that's why he doesn't need to work as much. Because somebody asked him if he's going to start his old YouTube channel, and God, I wish he would. I wish he'd do a YouTube Twitch. I'd love to see how successful that channel would be. Because it wouldn't be. Here's another one. No, your mom just shared it with me. This is someone calling him basically a middle schooler, because these are the kind of insults that a middle schooler would use. This one he's actually mad about. Like he wants to meet up and fight this person. I don't know if someone captured what was said, but the tweet was deleted. I don't know what was said. They shouldn't have deleted their tweet. I don't know why they did. You little bitch, all I got is people. I'm ready to turn the cap around my head and let me know who you are. I actually came up when shit was hard. Plushy fucks like you just hide and yell. So he wants to fight this person, IRL. Let me know who you are. Big tough guy. Big tough guy, Adam Sessler. He makes fun of Florida, of course, here. I've talked about this before. Adam Sessler has a big hate for Florida. Pretty sure he lives in California, but he's obsessed with what's going around in Florida. I have a feeling to bust your ass. But you're in Panama City, which is punishment enough. Truly the most disgusting place I've ever seen. First time I heard the word dark as a code for black people, I thought they had an electricity problem at first. Very, very angry. All this guy said, most grown men work out feelings on their own. You are just one of those that needs a little extra help. Pathetic. How's the job hunt? And then that triggered him so much that he wants to fight this man in real life. Fight me, IRL. Here's him talking about therapy sessions, which I do believe he needs. Ask your mom. She's pretty proud of something. I mean, I could consider funding a House candidate in your district that cuts off all federal funding so you have to whore your daughters off to make ends meet while I drive by laughing, or I could make fun of your mom. Going after people's children now. Your mom's got thick skin. Do you fuckwits have one writer who only knows one rhyme? Also, like a real adult, unlike your mom, I have multiple incomes. Go fuck a sheep again, you desperate Nazi. I mean, I think you get the taste of what's going on here. Like, look at this. And it keeps going. Here's another one. Ask your mom, I'm doing fine. But what's funny about it here, he says he's not having a meltdown. He's not angry. But you can tell he is. He's been angry since G4TV got shut down. And now he's just attacking people left and right. But what I find funny, he got triggered enough that he actually wants to meet up with people and fight them IRL. Now, he'll say he's joking, but you can tell by the way that he acted in those tweets, like the wording he uses there, that he actually would love to meet up with people and fight them, which I think would be hilarious because Sessler would likely get his butt whipped by anybody that met up with him. Doesn't look tough at all. So I thought G4TV was done with. I didn't think it was going to keep going, but the employees keep it rolling for another day. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.